Happy New Year! Hey guys, it's Jess from She's Posh. Welcome back, and today I thought it would be fun to recap all the luxury drama that we've experienced in 2021. What will 2022 bring? I don't know, but let's look back on these 5 big luxury drama / scandals that happened over the past year. I make videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so please remember to hit subscribe below and ring my bell so we can become best friends here on the internet. Okay guys, let's go through some of the drama that we had this past year. I had a lot of fun changing up my channel and kind of covering some of these things because I really love the insights that you guys have, and none of my friends here really follow this stuff. So it's exciting to be able to talk to you guys about this and get your opinions, what you think and all that stuff. So I just picked 5, the ones that I thought were the most interesting to rehash, to remember, and to talk about, that I'm kind of moving up. I'm starting with 5, and number 1 is what I think is the biggest drama that I thought happened in the luxury world. So let's start with number 5. Number 5 is something I don't think people talked about enough, because people were talking about, the super fakes, there were luxury problems and things like that. However, one of the biggest things that happened is New York City got taken over. They had a few streets taken over by counterfeiters, by people selling fake luxury pieces, because they changed their rules. I have the whole video all about that in deep dive. But the fact that the counterfeit world has gotten crazy, and then they were allowed just to be in the streets of New York City based on laws that were changed, where police cannot arrest or find these people. They have a different organization responsible for that. So these counterfeiters and illegal street vendors were taking complete advantage of that because they were no longer being arrested. They would just have to pay a fine if they were caught. And what do they do with that? They're just going to add that into the cost of the goods. And they also had super fakes, so they would have those as well. And the cost of this, which I don't know if this is true, this is all my opinion, but if we've noticed that Chanel and Louis Vuitton have done some great lengths to try to make it so their stuff isn't able to be counterfeited as easily. They have now these secret chips that we don't know where they are, and that way that people can't counterfeit the actual date codes and things they are, because people would take Chanel super fakes and they would take a actual Chanel code and they would put it in their bag, so if you looked it up by the code, it was a legit code. Counterfeiters were getting so good at this that they really had to change their system. Is that because the counterfeit world has gone crazy? I mean, think about it. They're on Amazon, they're on every place. It's so much easier to get counterfeits, and it's not considered a taboo thing anymore, even though I think it's a terrible thing. It has nothing to do with the people that purchase the item, has everything to do with the people that are creating the items and the problems. And yet you gotta watch that video all about it, how it affected, caused violence, all this other stuff. But yeah, guys, this is huge. Because of the counterfeit craziness, we now have these new systems in place with Louis Vuitton and Chanel. Number 4 is, oh my gosh, the price increases. I feel like every month somebody somewhere was having a price increase. And I think we got to the point where we were just numb from it, right? I was just oh, another price increase. No big deal. But they were crazy price increases. They were 10%, 15%, 20%. And there was always this panic and announcement. And I just felt every time I was seeing one of my favorite luxury YouTubers, they were talking about price increases, what they got before the price increase, what they didn't. And I was lucky to get some things before the Louis Vuitton price increase this spring, so I did have a video on that. I didn't do a lot of coverage of all these price increases because, to be honest, they were really hard to follow. I didn't quite know they were happening until they were happening. I'm not someone that buys a lot of Chanel news, so that was one that was hard to follow. But yeah, the prices have gotten crazy and outrageous right now. And I have a video all about how Chanel is kind of the drama with how the things are made, because obviously the quality isn't going up. So yeah, I would love your opinion on all that drama. But didn't it feel this whole year that's all we heard was price increase, price increase, price increase? I'm didn't we just have one? I don't understand where this 20% twice a year is coming from, but designer brands could do whatever they want, right? So number 3 that really kind of struck me this year was Tamaras Breakin, where all of her luxury pieces got taken. She's actually one of my favorite luxury influencers, fashion influencers. I followed her for many, many years. on YouTube and on Instagram. I really love her style because she has like fun with fashion. She loves color. She loves unique pieces that people won't normally have in their collection she would have, and it actually inspired me to just really have fun with my fashion. And she shared her story about how her flat got completely broken into and all of her luxury pieces got stolen. And it really hit me strong because she was definitely targeted, because people follow her because she shares so much of her life. They knew she wouldn't be home. They knew where she lived basically, and she was able to be a target, and people broke in and were able to steal her things. And it made me think of being on this platform. Yes, I'm a small YouTuber, thank goodness. I don't ever want to be a big YouTuber. That's not why I did this. I did this just to make luxury friends on the internet. And if I make a little bit of extra money, why not? You know, it's just a fun hobby for me. But it really made me worry and think about, am I putting my family at risk? Am I putting myself at risk and stuff to be broken into, or to be someone that's gonna be a target for thieves? So that's something that really struck me hard this year, and that drama that was going on with that. I just feel like that's something we should think about as we're doing this, to make sure we're not giving too much information out, like making sure that even though we're on social media, my fellow people that love YouTube, or just anybody that loves luxury in general, don't post on social media when you're gonna be out of the house. Don't post things until after you come back. Like, don't share too much of your life, because you don't want to make yourself a target for theft or any type of violence. Okay, now we're getting into the more drama. So the top two, we're gonna start, this is like neck and neck, but I picked number 2 to be the purse on fleek Hermes drama, guys, because that went on for a while. I can't tell you how many videos like people posted about it. I had it on one of my drama things, but I didn't have a dedicated video to it. But there's so many people that had dedicated videos to the Hermes purse on fleek drama. So basically it was just her venting, if you hadn't seen it, but just her venting about how Hermes told her they didn't want her in the store anymore. They didn't want her as a customer. And basically she was just trying to get another Birkin. And for some reason her journey was a really long one, while other people's journeys seemed to be super fast. And it wasn't her fault that she was finding out these things. It was just that sales associates or something brought it to her attention. She found out that someone got a Birkin that she wanted, and they didn't even purchase that many things, and she had purchased tens of thousands. I think she said $50,000 to $60,000 in the store hoping to get that Birkin. And she would share and reach out and say what her list was and say things she wanted, and for some reason she was getting turned down by Hermes. And she did a video canceling them and exposing them, how they said that she was harming an associate's health, all these things. Because basically what she did is she called them out and said, hey, what am I doing wrong? Am I never gonna get it back? Just like, be honest with me. Am I blacklisted? What's going on? So in reality, I believe, even with all this stuff, is that she was blacklisted because she has chosen to sell some of her Hermes pieces on eBay. So what she likes to do is she'll take her boxes and things like that, which she has every right to, but she'll take her Hermes boxes and packaging and things like that, and she will resell it and make money off of it. She owns the packaging, she owns the bag, but she did get a Birkin from them that she had resold and she made money off of. So because she's a public figure on YouTube, because they can tell that she has done some reselling, Hermes doesn't like that, so they could choose who they sell to. I mean, it is ridiculous. You would think that you could just go to a store and have money and be able to purchase things, but it's not how it is. And that drama just went on and on forever. So many opinions on it. People were calling her out for being so dramatic about something she wanted. But I mean, she's emotional. Aren't we all like guilty of being emotional and being told that we're not cool enough to have something? Like, basically that's what she felt like. You are hurting our sales associates' health, and Hermes, we don't want your money. Like, that's like, whoa, what? She had a true love and passion for the brand. Like, that went on for months, and then she had a new video, and then she ended up getting another Hermes piece, but she won't go to this store. It's just the never-ending Hermes drama. But what did you think about this? Did you think that like she was actually canceling Hermes, or did you think that she was just whining, like rich people problems kind of thing? But yeah, it was just crazy how this like took YouTube luxury world by storm. And the number one drama, because it is still going on and I kind of love it, I'm here for it. It is the Chanel TikTok advent calendar drama. Like okay, so we all saw that Chanel came out with this advent calendar, and we knew back in September that it was going to be a complete waste of money. Like, you kind of knew what was going to be in it. There were some leaks in September, and I know it sold out really, really fast. And Chanel doesn't really do advent calendars, but because it was an anniversary, they were just really having some fun with it. And they came out with an advent calendar that was over $800 US. And of course you have tax and stuff to it. And it was just a big joke. And a TikToker, she actually posted herself opening the items and just showed her disappointment every time she opened it. That, you know, you got like literally a little dust bag that usually comes free with makeup, stickers. There were so many different stickers in there. Nothing was nice and reusable. There was one full size, I believe there was a full size perfume in there. Nothing that screamed $800. Globe or something with Chanel in there. They had little, like a bookmark, cheap plastic jewelry that they just give away for free. Like all of the stuff in there was stuff they give away for free. And real Chanel lovers of the beauty brands and stuff like that know that. So they felt insulted, basically scammed. Like Chanel scammed these people because they thought they were getting some fun VIP gifts. Now, if Chanel just gave these out for free to their VIP customers, which is what I think they should have done. I think they should have just given them out to VIP beauty customers. Maybe it's something they could add on to a purchase kind of thing. But the $800 some, it is just a cash grab, and people were just posting about it. And this one particular TikToker just blew up because people were like, oh my gosh, stickers, Chanel. And it was just some fun comments people were putting on there. And then Chanel had a TikTok account, but they never really used it because of all the backlash and things they were getting. They just made their account private, so they would stop getting like messages and different things from it. So they just made it private. And this TikToker, she thought that she had been blocked. So then it was this big thing. So now if you go into their Instagram, like every single post that they've put on Instagram, people are like, advent calendar though. Oh, I need some stickers. Chanel, hit me up, all this stuff. People are just roasting Chanel and canceling Chanel over these advent calendars, and they should. I think sometimes these luxury people, especially Chanel, are just getting away with some things, causing some issues. I have another video that I'm working on for you that has some things about just how Chanel in general will treat people. I have some shopping horror stories from those places that I got from other YouTubers that I'm gonna share with you. But yeah, Chanel, just, you need to be knocked down a peg or two, I think. You have to realize that if people are upset with you and they're not happy, it's for a reason. Like, it's not just because people wish they could have Chanel. Like, these are people that love your brand, that purchase beauty products from you all the time, that purchase Chanel bags from you all the time. These are the people that truly love the brand, and you shit on them when you gave them stickers and charged them $800 for these stickers. I think there was like 27 items in there. Was it 3 or 4 of them were stickers? You need to see. I have a video that I will post down below, which was Heated Mess. She posted a really good video on it, and you could just tell her disappointment. But she is just very classy. She's not someone that would talk bad about a brand just to talk bad. Like, she wasn't in it for the views. She was just completely honest with her disappointment and what she got. And I think that's a great video to watch because you don't see her getting emotional. See, I get emotional and I'm flailing my hands around. I'm upset about it, but she's someone that's very reserved and that I really respect. So hearing her opinion was very interesting as well, to be so disappointed on what she got. So yeah, guys, that was all the drama for 2021. Not all the drama, but some of the top drama that just kind of stuck with me from 2021. Let's head into 2022. Like, what is the new drama? What do you think's gonna happen? Which one of these did you remember? Which one of these did you forget about? And you're like, OMG. Or which one of these did you not know about? And you're like, Jess, tell me more. I didn't know. And as always, I'm gonna thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again. Bye, guys.